can see from that footage there how torrid this battle is out here at the moment. It's been a great battle, and Australia definitely stepped up from the way they played that first game. This the Australian team, a rejuvenated Australian team, definitely improved from last time. Still 2 goals in it though, and England very professional in their approach and not doing many things wrong at all. So the score tells the story, and it's 4-2 in favour of England. And it'll be umpire Scott DeCini to throw the ball in as soon as the ponies are in position. He wants a clear tunnel. That's why he's putting his hand out, saying, I need a good clear tunnel. I think Ed Gould for Australia just altering his stirrup leather. And the ball, he's asked for the umpire to assist. The crowd on the edge of their seats here for this one. And a lot of people saying that the English team are the favourites at the moment after that first round. They played very, very well. And the Australians had a very heavy loss. So it wasn't expected the Australians would do all that well in this round, but they are doing a lot better than we expected, that's for sure. So anything can happen. We've seen a lot of these games going from a, you know, the team that goes into this last chukker 2 or 3 goals down can turn it around very easily. So it's going to be all up to the Australians now and see if they can do something with this. Now, there you go. Great play there by Gould. Ed Gould for Australia, the #1. Leaves it behind for rookie John Baillieu. Now, lovely little approach shot by Baillieu. Ed Gould's just got to tap this one back through. Will he do it? Gets it, but he hits it into the chest of the Max Rutledge's horse, and it doesn't go through the goal. But that's Australia really needed that goal. They need to be the first ones to draw put the points on the board here, and I think you can see the urgency here in the Australians and how they approach this shot. Now, Ed Gould, lovely little back shot, but great defence there by Rutledge now. Sorry, Charlton. Now, big write-off coming here. Rookie Baillieu and Max Charlton. Charlton still in hot pursuit. Baillieu backs it across. Looking for Dirk Gould now. Hit towards the umpire. Umpire gets out of the way. Ed Gould now keeps it, looking for someone to hit to, looks over his shoulder and says leave it, and he takes Jack Richards from England with him. Now it's going to be Dirk Gould with the ball. Dirk Gould again, you saw him doing some of those huge write-offs in that footage from earlier. Now a little hit through for Dirk Gould, looking to get to John Baillieu. First onto the line though was Max Rutledge for England, who does a great clearing shot out to the centre of the field. Who'll be back there first? It's Ed Gould for Australia. Turns it. Lovely little turn by that pony. These ponies in this tournament have been outstanding. It's a definite credit to the Metropolitan Polo Club. And now it'll be John Rookie Baillieu waiting to hit that ball. Couldn't hit it because of the English player was in his way. And Rutledge there with the green helmet you can see on screen had to leave that for the Australian players to hit. And as such, Australia will get a penalty. So this is, Baillieu's now got his stick in there saying, I can't hit the ball, sir. And then Max Rutledge just come around and tried to play at that ball while Rookie Baillieu, doing the right thing, was waiting for the English player to get out of the way. Again, these rules designed for the safety of the horse and the safety of the rider. So the umpire is saying, no, you can move that up to a 20-yard shot at goal. So the English won't be able to defend this. It'll be 20 yards out, and it looks like it'll be Dirk Gould just teeing the ball up to see if he can slot this one through and bring it back to a 1-goal deficit. So very big chukker required here for Australia. They know that the English are the favourites, and that's one thing you'll find about these Aussies. They will lift when they know that they're the underdogs. So Dirk Gould, one of the toughest and he hits it straight through. One of the toughest players you'll find on the polo field. One of the biggest hitters of the polo field. And that was an amazing shot there to put that through. So it's 1 goal in it with 4 minutes still left to go here at Tianjin. Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup for 2014. And it's now England England on the attack, but well in their own half, and this is what we're talking about. Look at this play here now. Ed Gould opens the shoulder, but can't quite get. I think he was looking to see where the English players were. Now Dirk Gould comes up with the ball, and the whistle's gone. The whistle's gone. Rutledge. So Ed Gould couldn't get there. Dirk Gould comes up to the line, and the whistle goes. So I think they're saying that he leant across in front of his pony's legs instead of in front of the England player's pony's legs. So it's a penalty to England against Dirk Gould of Australia, and it'll be a lovely big hit up the field now by England. And who's back there? Dirk Gould again, the man of the moment. Backs it. Gets a deflection, turns back onto the line himself. Great little play there by Gould. Now, Dirk Gould, Australia on the attack. Can they equalise here? He's left it behind. Back to it. Now's England with Rutledge. Rutledge cut shot, heads up the field, gets a deflection off the boards, and it's going to be Charlton for England now with the near side. Can't quite get there because of the boards. Now, Rutledge for England just tries to pull that ball out off the boards, and then he's hooked out of it by Gould. Ed Gould of Australia. Now, Rutledge saying, I can't get to the ball, sir. And the whistle has gone. So, Ed Gould, or Gouler as his nickname is, you can see that on his helmet, says, well, what else do I have to do, sir? But, so, big right off there. Bailey gets out of the way, and Ed Gould had to probably let Rutledge there play his shot. Rutledge couldn't. And it'll now be a penalty to England, which Australia really didn't need. There's still plenty of time, 3 minutes. We saw yesterday, I think we saw 2 goals scored in the last minute, so plenty of time for the Aussies here, but with a little bit of work to do. The English getting a 30-yard shot at goal here, and it will be John Bailey to defend for Australia. He'll be putting his body on the line and seeing if he can stop this one from going through as Max Charlton lines it up. And he hits it, and it's gone wide. So Australia breathing a sigh of relief. 3 minutes on the clock, and they'll be on the attack from the get-go. Charlton not happy with himself, and Bailey brings it in. So it's 3-4. 4 goals to 3 in favour of England, and it's Australia deep in their own half. Bailey hits a booming shot, and it's up into the marquee and bounces back onto the field. So, just creeping ever upwards up the field. Ball gets thrown in, and this is where field position's really important now. The Australians really need to get out of their half because they can get a very unlucky bounce, and the opposition can just put it through without too much effort or look here, you can see I'm very lucky now. The foul there is against Jack Richardson of the UK, the English team. He has fouled Dirk Gould there by hitting across his horse. So things going the way of the Aussies here, and now they're at halfway. They are in striking distance to equalise this game. The Aussies, this is a do or die for the Aussies. They really need to win this one. And the way they're playing at the moment, they are in a good position to do so. Now, that's been left behind. Now, Australia with numbers here. It's been left for Dirk Gould. Rookie Bailey just going through the pack, and Ed Gould there. You saw him just go in and put the little block on there to try and stop the English from getting to the ball. But who's come up with it? England, though. It's Jack Richardson now. Little back shot, looking for the deflection off the boards. Used to playing a lot of arena polo back in England. Now, back shot by Dirk Gould, back to Ed Gould for Australia, the number 1, but he's got 2 English to get past, and Jack Richardson for England's come up with the ball. Now it's gone out to the boards. Jack Richardson just trying to take it around the front. He's got numbers. There's no one on him here, and this is where the Australians really need to man up. They really need to push hard, and you can see Ed Gould there pushing hard, appealing for a foul. Doesn't quite get it, but now it's Rutledge with a clearing shot. Rutledge for England now. Hits it out into the open. It's going to be Max Charlton for England, and the whistle has gone. I've got to check out what this was about. Oh, they're going to say it's against Dirk Gould. I think they're going to say, so where's Dirk Gould here? He's the number 1. I'm not sure what that one was for. We're going to have to look at the replay now. I think Rutledge is sort of saying, sorry, Max Charlton's saying here that he was going to goal anyway. Why didn't you let us just keep running to goal, sir? But when they see the foul, they've got to blow the whistle, and it'll be Max Charlton. So the penalty against Dirk Gould for something that's happened in back play, I think, because there was nothing. See, this is what they're talking about. Umpire's going to the third man, the referee, and I think they're saying it's for chitter chat, for talking back to the umpire. Umpire's saying we don't want to hear any more. Anyway, Australia will have to defend this. They've got 1:30 left on the clock. They need to equalise this. Or if they equalise and we go get the final bell and it's all tied up, we will go into a penalty shootout, as we saw yesterday with the New Zealanders winning against the United States in a penalty shootout. So if it is all tied up at the end of the third, Chukka, it will be a penalty shootout. Max Charlton hitting it, and he's missed that one as well. So the pressure getting to the English, and it's now an opportunity for the Aussies to put another point on the board and try and go and equalise this one. And they've got plenty of time to do it with 1:20 left on the clock. Now it's been back there by Dirk Gould, turns it. He's got time. Not a lot of time though. He really needs to get this out of his half, or they, English, will capitalise on this. Now it's still there. Oh, lovely little shot there by Dirk Gould. Come on now, he needs to get this out of that half and get it up into his... It's a territory game here, and he really needs to get out of his own half. So, Bailey now tells him to go. Oh, big ride-off, knocks Bailey out of the saddle there. Max Rutledge then comes up with the ball. That's what it's all about. Beautiful big ride-off there by Rutledge. And they're hard riding it into the corner. Will it go over the back line? It does. There's the blue line you can see there. And that was a great ride-off there by Max Rutledge. The 5-goaler from England versus this 7-goaler from Australia. Now, there we go. 30 seconds left on the clock, and now it's Australia need to convert here, and the whistle's gone. Penalty. 21 seconds left for Australia to convert this and try and put it through the pegs. We are on the edge of our seats here, up in the commentary box. That's not what England needed. Australia now will have a very quick conference, and you'll see here, bang. Dirk Gould first onto the line. Jack Richardson thought he'd been held in the line there, but he hadn't. And Australia now with 21 seconds left to equalise this and go into a penalty shootout. Here they go. Bell, the hooter has gone. The clock has started. We've got 16 seconds. They don't need to be in this corner now, the Australians. Now, big neck shot required. Bailey, can he do something from here? Where's Gould? He can't find the ball. It's there. And whistle's gone. Whistle's gone, saying Max Charlton could not get to that ball. And it looks like it will be an English victory here today for the first game. So Dirk Gould got to the ball first, but then he couldn't find it, and Max Charlton tried to get in to hit that ball, and because Dirk Gould was standing on top of it and didn't get out of the way, that is a penalty to England. So England will just run this clock down for the next 7 seconds, and it will take a miracle for the Australians to score from here. But if they get an unlucky bounce, and there they go. At the end of the game, at the end of the first prelim game here on day 3 of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo, it is England running out the winners over Australia, 4-3. And Australia a much improved effort, but not enough today to take on, to beat the favourites here, the English. And you know, the reason they won here today was they're disciplined, They were a very well-drilled outfit, and